Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're plunging into some really profound stuff, specific texts from the book of Revelation.
Yeah, definitely deep.
Our mission, you could say, is to unpack what our sources tell us about a sequence of, well, apocalyptic events. We're focusing specifically on the last 1 week.
Which is key.
Right, the end part of this 70 weeks prophecy timeline these sources lay out, and also the mysterious 7 trumpets. So the goal is really to get a handle on what these events involve, their impact. Basically a shortcut through some pretty dense prophecies for you.
Absolutely. And our sources, they really set the stage carefully for these trumpets. It's shown that the 7th seal, the last of a previous set of judgments, actually opens the way for this sequence.
Okay.
It starts with prayers, incense, golden censers before the throne, then an angel, takes fire from the altar, throws it to earth, and that kicks off the trumpets, like a final, maybe, atonement for creation starting.
Wow. Okay, with that powerful opening, let's zoom in on the first 4 trumpets. They describe some pretty immediate, tangible effects, painting a grim picture of ecological disaster.
Eerie grim.
The sources say the first trumpet unleashes, fire and hail mixed with blood.
That's right. And it burns up 1/3 of all plant life.
1/3. And the sources suggest this isn't random. It's like a calculated hit on Earth's life support.
Exactly. Undermining sustenance, creating this desperate new reality.
Then the second trumpet.
Yeah, this one details something like a huge mountain on fire being thrown into the sea.
Into the sea.
And the result, 1/3 of the sea turns to blood. 1/3 of marine life just gone, unusable, ships destroyed. The famine impact ramps up hugely.
It's such a stark picture. Really challenges how you think about the natural world. So trumpet 3.
That's Wormwood, a great star named Wormwood Falls. Makes 1/3 of the fresh drinking water bitter.
Bitter. So undrinkable.
Essentially, yeah. Makes large parts of the earth pretty uninhabitable just from the water contamination. And that hits agriculture too, obviously.
And the 4th.
The 4th trumpet sees 1/3 of the sun, moon, and stars darkened.
Darkened. What does that even mean, functionally?
Well, it could impact photosynthesis, right? So
Yeah.
less food production again. And maybe, more crime with increased darkness. That's a potential implication.
Do the sources give any hints about why these specific things, plants, sea, water, light, are targeted like this in thirds?
Well, what's fascinating is the suggestion that it's not just random destruction. It seems to be presented as part of a divine plan, maybe to push humanity towards repentance before the final events. That 1/3 seems deliberate, serious judgment, but maybe not total yet.
Okay, I see. So after these environmental hits, the focus shifts pretty dramatically with the next 2 trumpets. It gets more direct.
Yeah, exactly. Things intensify. We get to the 5th and 6th trumpets, which is often called the 1st and 2nd woes.
Woes. Okay.
So the 5th trumpet, the first woe, the abyss opens, and out come these locusts. But they're not ordinary locusts.
How so?
Described with scorpion-like power. They torment people, and torment for 5 months. But crucially, they only harm those not sealed by God.
So there's a distinction made.
A clear one. And they're led by this angel, Abaddon or Apollyon, the destroyer. It pivots here, you see, from environmental collapse to direct human torment, and a spiritual battle becomes really obvious. Sealed versus unsealed.
Chilling. Okay, then the 6th trumpet. The second row.
Right. 4 angels bound at the Euphrates River are released. Then comes this massive cavalry force, 200 million strong.
100 million.
That's the number given. And they cause the death of another 1/3 of the remaining population.
Another 1/3. But this trumpet, our sources say, it also marks something else, the start of that last 1 week.
Precisely. It kicks off that critical 7-year period. This includes 42 months or 1,260 days, which is described as a time the holy city is trampled, saints are persecuted by
beasts. Okay, and something about a gospel message.
Yes, this is also when the eternal gospel is proclaimed. Our sources say by the 144,000, that specific sealed group we mentioned.
Okay.
And this gospel isn't complicated. It has 3 core messages. Worship God alone, Babylon will fall, and don't take the mark of the beast.
Strong messages. And the beasts?
Sources mention 2. One from the sea that persecutes and kills saints. Another from the land that forces people to worship the first beast. There's also, interestingly, a debate noted in the sources about when the Great Tribulation actually starts, right at the beginning of the 7-year week or halfway through.
That timing difference seems like it would matter a lot. Do the sources explain why there's a debate or what hangs on that timing?
They don't spell out the why of the debate itself, no, but the implication is clear knowing whether you're in for 7 years of intense tribulation or maybe only 3.5 years of the worst part within that 7.
Right.
Well, it changes how you perceive things, how you might prepare spiritually or otherwise.
Right. That makes sense. So after all this, the seventh trumpet, the end of this sequence.
The 7th trumpet, yes. The 3rd woe. This one signals the harvest, or what the sources call the first resurrection.
The first resurrection.
Described as the resurrection of a better life. It includes those 144,000 martyrs from the Great Tribulation and also Old Testament martyrs.
So pulling it all together, what's the big picture here?
Well, connecting the dots, these prophecies seem to lay out a path through really severe trials, yes, but ultimately leading to significant spiritual changes and a kind of divine restoration at the end.
It's a lot to take in. So what really stands out to you from all this? Our deep dive shows this sequence of, frankly, terrifying events, but also these profound ideas woven through it. Faith, endurance, renewal. It definitely leaves you with a question to think about. How do you personally interpret these incredibly symbolic, powerful visions of judgment and renewal? And maybe what might these ancient texts suggest about our own human capacity for resilience, even when things seem overwhelmingly difficult? Something to ponder.